Okay, number one, h times g of negative 4. What does that mean? It means I'm going to plug a negative 4 in for h. Everywhere I see an x. I'm going to plug a negative 4 in for g. Everywhere I see an x. And then I'm going to multiply those results. 3 times negative 4 plus 1. 3 times negative 4 minus 3. That's going to give me negative 11. This is going to give me negative 15. Negative 11 times negative 15. Everybody knows that's negative 165. A positive 165. Done. Good for us. Did you get the right answer? The other way that you could have done that was multiply them first and then plug the negative 4. So if I do 3x plus 1 times 3x minus 3, that will give me 9x squared. Outer gives me minus 6x. Inner gives me plus 3x. That will give me negative 3x. Negative 6x plus 3x gives you negative 3x. And then negative 3 times 1 is minus 3. Now I can plug my negative 4 in. 9 times negative 4 squared, that'd be 16. Minus 3 times negative 4, minus 3. 9 times 16, everybody knows is, let's think about this for a second. 9 times 16. 9 times 16. That's 144 plus 12 is 156. Minus 3 is 153. Anybody else get that? Anybody? Bueller? So that should be 153. Let's see how I got 165. 11 times 15 is 165. What happened here? What in the world happened here? All right. 3 times negative 4, that's negative 12, plus 1 is negative 11. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12, minus 3 is negative 15. 9x squared. That should give me the same answer in both cases, so I don't know what is going. Oh, I know what happened here. Let me fix this. 3 times negative 3, that shouldn't have been an eraser. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9, not negative 6. Plus 3 is negative 6. Negative 9 plus 3, this should be a negative 6x here in the middle. Minus 3, so this would be 24. So now it's 144 plus 24. That gives us 168. 168 minus 3 is 165. Boom. As you can see, I didn't make any mistakes at all on the first one. So that's probably how I would do it. Number 2, g of h of negative 7. H is closest to negative 7. That's what I plug my negative 7 in for. Boop. It goes right in where the x is. H of negative 7, that's negative 7 squared, minus 1. Negative 7 squared is 49, minus 1 is 48. Whatever I get out here, I put in for x in the g func. G of 48, negative 2 times 48, that's negative 96. Done. Now there's multiple ways I can do this one as well, because you need to know the other method for when it's g of h of x. So if this was g of h of x, that means that I plug h equation in to g everywhere I see an x. So I take this whole thing and I substitute it into G everywhere there's an X. So that would be negative 2 times x squared minus 1. Distribute my negative 2. That's negative 2x squared plus 2. Now, if I wanted to find g of h of negative 7 now, I would just plug negative 7 into this equation. G of h of negative 7 means I plug the negative 7 in. Negative 2 times negative 7 squared plus 2. Negative 7 squared is 49. Negative 2 times 49 is negative 98 plus 2 is negative 96. Should get the same answer. Either way you do it. It's only when I don't have a negative 7 here, it would be an x. And that means that I take the second function and plug it into the first anywhere I see an x. That's it. Simplify it. That's all. Yes, we have one like that on the homework. All right, number 3. 2x plus 5, x plus 4. The easiest way to do this is to take the negative 5 and plug it into which function? Right, plug it into both this time because we're multiplying. So, g of negative 5 is 2 times negative 5. That's negative 10 plus 5. That's negative 5. Negative 5 plus 4 is negative 1. Negative 5 times negative 1 is 5. Number 4, g of f of negative 2. I can plug my negative 2 into f. That's 2 times negative 2 plus minus 3. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Minus 3 is negative 7. Whatever I get for that, I plug into the g function. G of negative 7 is 2 times negative 7 minus 4. That's negative 14 minus 4, which is negative 18. Yeah. So for number 5, we just take 9 and plug it into h everywhere we see an x. That would be negative 2 times 9 minus 2. That's negative 18 minus 2, which is negative 20. Take that negative 20, plug it in for x in the g function. That's 4 times negative 20 plus 1, which is negative 79. All right, number 6. This is pretty. So now I have f divided by g of negative 7. For this one, I can plug a negative 7 into both. That's negative 7 to the third power plus 5 times negative 7 squared plus negative 7 over negative 7 minus 2. Simplify the top, negative 7 to the third power. Everyone knows that's negative 243. I'm not even sure that that's true. $343, like I said. Then negative 7 squared is 49. 49 times 5 gosh, 245. So that's negative 343 plus 245 minus 7 over negative 9. Negative 343 plus 245 is going to give us negative 98. Minus 7 is negative 105. Negative 105 divided by negative 9 is 11.66666666, repeating, or 11 2/3, or 35 over 3. All right, that was fun. Number 7, it's another multiplying, but now we see we don't have a number. It's just an x here. So that's sad. Way to ruin my day. So now we take f times g. That's negative 4x minus 3 times 2x minus 4. Got to FOIL this. That's negative 8x squared minus plus 16x, negative 4x times negative 4, minus 6x, so that's going to be plus 10x, and then negative 3 times negative 4 is plus 12. And that is f times g of x. So for this, I take the function h and I plug it in. Everywhere I see an n in g, this would be negative 4 times 2n minus 5, distribute the negative 4, negative 8n plus 20. Try number 9 now. So I plug my h of x into my g of x. Everywhere I see an x, it gives me 2 times 2x squared minus 3x plus 1. Distribute the 2 to both terms. 4x squared minus 6x plus 1. All right, number 10 is a little different because it's g of x. So what that means is everywhere I see an x in g, I plug the entire equation in. So that would be 2 times 2x plus 4 plus 4. That's 4x plus 8 plus 4, which is 4x plus 12. Number 11. Now I'm doing f divided by g of n. This is a tough one. 4n plus 1 over 4n minus 5. And that's our final answer. Oof. I didn't think we were going to get through that one. Yep, that's it. Yeah. All right, 12 through 14 is separating the functions out. Find f and g so that h of x equals f of g of x. The first thing that I look for in this is I look for which part looks different. So if I look at this, which part looks different to you out of this whole equation? Like which part looks like it might be separate? Good. Square root of x plus 3 is separate. Now, if it was like this, it was like I just plugged this chunk into the other equation, right? So that makes that the g function. G is the square root of x plus 3. So then f of x, which is the bigger equation, would be 3x minus 1. And you're done with that one. What about this one? What looks like it's the messed up part? I agree. Square root of 5 to the x, that's going to be my g function. Square root of 5 to the x. So then my f function would be 2x plus 3. And last one, which part looks to be separate? I think all of that is in parentheses. So that's probably what was plugged into my other equation. So g of x equals 2 root x plus 3, and f of x equals x to the third. Yes, you can. All right, well, that's basically it for that entire section, all wrapped up into one assignment, other than we had the f plus x, or f plus g, those, and f minus g. Those were a little easier than these ones even were. Don't forget to look back at the other section for your quiz tomorrow. This basically just covered the latest section. I think it's 3.5. So look back at 3.4 as well.